Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're connecting from. You're welcome to today's live stream. I want to believe you can hear me loud and clear. Confirm you can hear me loud and clear. Confirm you can see my screen. You are all welcome. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. Waiting for others to join the class. We'll start the class in few minutes. You're welcome. If you have any question or any pair you want me to analyze, let me know in the comment section. You are welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Uh, Every trader needs to be in this class. Share the link with anyone that you know that is a trader. Every trader needs to be in this class. The trader that wants to make money from the market should be in this class. Share the link with anyone you know that is into trading that wants to make money this year. Let them join the class. Let them join the class. Let me drop a message on, let me drop a reminder on the groups. We are making money this year. This year. The market must pay. For those using the ultimate signal software, the market must pay you this year. All the money you have lost in trading this year, you must recover and you must make more this year. It is your year. It is your year. Yes. You're going to make it this year. Don't be distracted by the noise out there. Don't be distracted. Keep focus. Keep focus. Mind your business. Ignore the noises out there. They will tell you can't make money trading Forex. They will tell you a lot of things. You've got to be focused. You know why you started trading. You know why you start trading. A lot of people will tell you Forex does not work, Forex does not pay. They've never traded Forex. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. If you do the right thing, you will make money in this business. You will make money if you do the right thing. You will make money. It is just like every other business. The more informed you are, the more money you would make. And you should focus on acquiring the skill. Your primary focus should be on acquiring the skill. Become good at trading. When you become good at trading, all the other things, Najara, okay, all the other things, Najara, study. Few minutes, please. I am sending message to those on the social media groups. Few minutes. If you have any question, just keep dropping the questions. Keep dropping the questions. I will take them in few minutes. If there's any pair you want me to analyze, drop it in the comment section. I'm so excited this morning, and that's because of my trade this week has been hitting TP back to back. Out of 7 trades, I've only lost just one trade. Just one trade this week. I'm so excited. The ultimate signal software is doing wonders. It is doing wonders. Few minutes, please. Few minutes. Okay, let's start the class. So we'll start by looking at the calendar for the day. Today is the 2nd of April 2026. Few minutes, please. I need to fix my sound, my speaker. Few minutes, few minutes, few minutes, few minutes. Whoa. We're making money this year. We're making money this year. No matter how the government want time, we will go make money this year. Their policies will not hold us down. It will not hold us down. This year, I'm not going to agree for the Forex market. A few minutes, please. What's happening? So today is 22nd, no, sorry, 2nd of April, and President Trump will be speaking. They just added this to this. This wasn't here yesterday. What we had yesterday was just unemployment claims. I think it was today they added this President Trump will be speaking. Okay, so unemployment claims, Trump will be speaking by, okay, he has already spoke, right? He has given a speech by 2 a.m. Nigerian time. So I think maybe it's positive for the dollar. Maybe the speech he gave was positive for the dollar because you can see that the dollar has been bullish. I woke up this morning to see that all the trades are executed: Euro USD, GBP USD, and USD JPY was a massive profit. And I think it's because of the news or the speech he gave that made on dollar stronger. And by 1:30 p.m., unemployment claims will be released from the United States. Okay, so I've already made money on dollar, and before that time, I think I should be out of my trades. I'm a massive profit. I should be out of those trades. So the outcome of this news does not concern me. Okay, it does not concern me. I've already made some good profits, and I should be out of the trades. Okay, so let's go to the chart and see. You can see what I said yesterday, or was it 2 days ago on Bitcoin? I said Bitcoin is likely going to come, fill this gap. You can see, and it has filled that gap. I said wait for a bearish reversal pattern to form on daily, on 4 hour, or take a sell, and that's what is playing out. So, like I said, Bitcoin is likely coming for this low. It's going to sweep all these lows. It's going to sweep them, and it's still going to sweep these lows and still go down more. Okay, so that's what is playing out on BTC USD. I don't trade BTC USD, but when it comes to analysis, when you are good at trading, you can analyze any charts. You can trade any instrument. But I don't just like trading BTC because of its volatility. I don't like trading BTC because of its volatility. It's going to sweep these lows and still go down more. Okay, so that's what is playing out on BTC USD. I don't trade BTC USD, but when it comes to analysis, when you are good at trading, you can analyze any charts, you can trade any instrument. I don't just like trading BTC because of its volatility. I don't like trading BTC because of its volatility. It's going to sweep these lows and still go down more. Okay, so that's what is playing out on BTC. Okay. So let's look at dollar index and so you can see dollar index is bullish. Dollar index is bullish. Now, this is not the right time to buy dollar. You have already missed the move. This is not the right time to buy dollar. Dollar has already moved. So if you take a buy, if you buy dollar right now, you're going to take a high risk and there's a high probability your stop loss might be used as liquidity. Your stop loss might be used as liquidity. Good morning, Mr. Joseph. I see you. Mr. James, good morning. Mr. Kama, good morning. I see you all. Thanks for joining. So if there's any pair you want me to analyze, please drop it in the comment section. Give the video a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. If it's your first time joining the live stream, subscribe to the channel. So dollar has been, I said it on Monday or Tuesday that I want to see dollar pull back to this area. Yeah, and it's it's actually pulled back to this. I was expecting it to pull back to this zone. See this, yeah, this fair value gap here. Okay, as it is today, we'll call this volume imbalance. Volume imbalance. Okay, so it's going to fill this gap here, and after the formation, that was yesterday. You see what we have here? It looks like an hammer, but not a valid hammer, right? It looks like an hammer, but if you go down to lower time frame, like 4-hour time frame, the next lower time frame, I'm sure we had a bullish reversal pattern after the close of yesterday candle on 4-hour. It has to be. You can see. So we had a bullish reversal pattern. What pattern is this? This is an engulfing pattern. We had an engulfing pattern here on a 4-hour time frame, which confirms change in trend from bearish to bullish. Okay, so this is where you should have bought. This would have been the best entry for bullish dollar after the close of this engulfing candle. This is where you should have bought. And from this point to this point is over how many pips? Over 50. Yeah, over 50. Yeah, 53 pips. So buying dollar from this point is at a very high risk. That's a very high risk. And from what I see on this chart, dollar is likely going to come sweep this. I think there's a relative equal high. Okay, it's likely going to come sweep this high. That might not happen this week, but anything is possible in this market. Okay, anything is possible. To remember, tomorrow is NFP. Tomorrow is NFP, so I won't be trading dollar tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow is NFP, so anything is possible. It's possible. So they might break out from this high, maybe by the end of tomorrow. Okay, so that's my expectation for the dollar, but this is not the right time to buy dollar. We could see a little retracement. They could use NFP on unemployment claims to push the price back to fill this fair value gap. Okay, so if you want to buy, best you wait for price to pull back to a discount area before you buy the dollar, before you join the bullish trend on the dollar. That is my take on the dollar. Dollar is still bullish, but this is not the right time to buy. Wait for a reversal to this fair value gap. Okay, wait for a reversal to this fair value gap before you look for buy opportunity. That's my take on the dollar. So I'm very bullish on the dollar. I'm very bullish on the dollar. It must come fill this fair value gap first. Once it breaks out from this fair value gap, then it's going for this high here, this liquidity, where most retail traders have their stop loss. It's going for that high and might keep going bullish. So dollar is bullish. Any sell you see on the dollar will be a reversal, a retracement. Okay, so that's it for the dollar. For yen, let's see yen basket. For yen, let's start with the daily time frame. Okay, so yesterday candle closed strongly bearish. Okay, yen is still very bearish. Okay, it is still very bearish. Yesterday candle closed strongly bearish, and I think after the close of yesterday candle, a fair value gap was created. Let's go to 4-hour. Okay, so after the close of yesterday candle, do we have a fair value gap here? A few minutes. So let me apply the vertical line on yesterday candle. Okay, so let's go down to 4-hour. Okay, so the 4-hour, no fair value gap. Let's go to 1 hour. Let's see. So on 1 hour, we had a fair value gap here on 1 hour. Okay, we had a fair value gap here on 1 hour. Okay, you can see that tiny gap. It's a tiny fair value gap. It's a tiny one. Then we had this fair value gap here. At this point, we had this fair value gap here. And I think the reason this fair value gap didn't get filled, the reason this gap didn't get filled is this support stone resistance. That could be the reason price didn't fill that fair value gap. So price just actually came back to test this resistance or support stone resistance, and price, dropped from that point. You can see it gave us hanging man and it gave us a spinning candle indicating the change in trend. So look at what we've been having here. We've been having high, low, high, low, high, low. Okay, so this is a bearish structure. Let's apply the trend line. Let's see at this point. So this is a bearish structure. Okay, this is a bearish structure. Now, what happened here? What happened in this market? Now, the normal retail traders, after the formation of this candle here, this was late hour of yesterday. After the formation of this shooting star, the normal retail traders would have entered sell from this point. After this breakout here, most retail traders will see this as a breakout. They would have entered sell. Many also would have seen this from breakout from a support. They would have entered sell, and their stop losses will be residing at this high. A lot of stop losses residing at this previous highs. So those that executed their trade last night, okay, or early hours of today, their stop losses will be residing. So what have they done this morning? They've swept. You see this candle, this shooting star candle was used to sweep all the stop losses residing at these highs. And I think yen is set for sell. It is sell. If yen does not break out from this resistance zone, it's not going to buy. It is not going to buy. In as much price is below this resistance zone, yen is bearish. Yen is bearish. So you should look for buys on JPY pairs. Look for buys on JPY pairs. I hope that is clear. Look for buys on JPY pairs. Unless maybe a major news is released for yen. Okay, but today there is no major news, but the president of the country could give a speech and it could have an impact on yen. Technically, yen is expected to sell. Yen is expected to sell. Okay, CHF JPY, Euro Aussie, CHF JPY, GBP JPY. I will analyze all the pairs. Okay, so that's it for yen and dollar. So let's look at GBP USD. GBP USD. Okay, so GBP USD has been bearish. I'm still holding this trade on GBP USD. I'm still holding this trade on GBP USD. Massive profits, massive. So it's likely coming for this low. It's likely coming for this low. I will not exit the trade until I see a bullish reversal pattern form on 4 hour. That is when I'm going to exit the trade. So you can see on 4 hour, all the candles that has been printing is bearish. I will not exit until it gives a bullish reversal pattern. Now, after this class, I'm going to close 70% of the profit I've made. I've made over 100 pips on this trade. So I'm going to close 70 pips from the trade after this class. Okay. So that's it for British dollar. Okay. British pounds dollar. It's bearish, but this is not the right time to sell. Don't sell. Because after it sweeps this liquidity here, you might see a reversal. It is coming for this external range liquidity. After it sweeps it, it's likely going to, might see a strong reversal to the upside. So it will not make sense for you to start selling from this point when your profit target is here and your stop loss is supposed to be at this point or this point. When you look at the risk reward, okay, you see that it's a very bad, poor risk reward. So you shouldn't take such trade. Don't take such trade, because if you do, your stop loss will be used as liquidity. Your stop loss will be used as liquidity. And most times when you take this kind of trade, you don't even know where to set your stop loss. So most times you will not even set stop loss. And before you know it, that trade is what will blow your account. Okay, it's just obvious. Look at, I've always said it. Once you open the chart, look at where price started going bearish. It's from this point. This is where you should have entered sell. If you didn't sell from this point, why would you want to sell here? This is where the buy started from. After the formation of this spinning candle and this hammer, this is where you should have bought. You didn't buy here and you want to buy here. If you are buying from this one, you are not trading what you're seeing on the chart. You are trading just what your mind is telling you. That's what you are trading. You are not trading what you are seeing on the chart. You cannot be buying from this point when you know you should have entered buy here. Or no, you say you want to enter, you enter, price reverses. You say the broker is hunting for your stop loss. You say the market makers, the institutions, they are the one hunting for your stop loss, not knowing that you are the one entering at the wrong time and at the wrong price. That's it for GBP USD. Let's move to the next pair, Euro USD. Massive. So you can sell on Euro USD after the formation of this, what's it called? This this candlestick. This candlestick. Let me see on the chart here. I think Euro USD. Say Euro USD. Okay, 1st of April. That was yesterday. This was the sell signal. Those of you have the signal, I believe it caused the move. You can see after this candlestick formed, we got the signal here. This is it here. Okay, we took the trade at this point. You can see the close of this candle. You can see the close of this candle is 1.1588. You can see the entry price here, 1.15887. Gave us our stop loss, gave us our take profit, 1 to 2 risk reward. Now we have even exceeded. We've made more than, I think it's more than 80 pips. Let's see from this point to this point. Okay, it's not gotten to 80 pips. This is about 73 pips. Yeah, 73 pips. So by now we should be closing our partials. We should close partials. We could also wait for the current 4-hour candle to close. If it closes bullish, jackpa, jackpa. Okay, if it closes bullish, this candle will close by 2. If it closes bullish, run, 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 run. Exit. Okay, exit. GBP USD also yesterday. Let's see. I think it gave us the same at the same time with sell GBP USD. Yeah, it gave us a signal. You can see it. You can see it gave us a signal. Executed sell after the formation of this candle. Let's see. I think this one has done over 90, close to 100 pips. Yeah, it has done over 100 pips. What's that mean? Massive, massive. Okay, so back to the chart. Which other pair do you want me to analyze? Which other pair do you want me to analyze? GBP, JPY, and Euro, Australian dollar. GBP, JPY. Okay, okay, okay. GBP, JPY. You could look for buy opportunity on GBP, JPY. And see this sell. I think this sell was to come fill this fair value gap. Can you see that? See this fair value gap? That is the reason for the sell, and I think they have accomplished their goal. You see this sell was to come and fill this fair value gap. First thing they did was to sweep the buy side liquidity residing. This buy you see here was to come for these highs, these relative equal highs. That they have achieved, and they need to pull price back to fill the gap that was created. Okay, so this fair value gap, this imbalance, they've come to fill that gap, and there's a high probability price will keep going up. So you could take a buy now. If you're buying from this point, your stop loss should be at this point, the low of this candle. Your first target will be this relative equal high. So my bias for the for GBP JPY is buy. Now you see this candle that formed there looks like an hammer. Now the know most retail traders that have executed buy, and their stop losses will be residing at this low. So they might want to come sweep this low. Most retail traders would have bought, and their stop losses will be residing at this low. So they might want to come sweep this low before taking it. That's why I said you should set your stop loss. Initially, your stop loss should be at this point. Yes, they might still come to this point, but if you set it here, it will be very easy for them to sweep your stop loss. But if you set it here, it will still be difficult. So once they sweep the liquidity and price moves up, probably close above the high of this candle, you cannot bring your stop loss, adjust it from this point. You cannot bring it to maybe 5 or 10 pips below the low of this candle. But initially, your stop loss should be far from this low. It should be far from this low. So it is a buy. Let's go to 4 hour. Let's go to 1 hour. Probably a fair value gap was created on 1 hour. So we have, you can see, hammer has formed on 1 hour. You can see hammer has formed on 1 hour. So if you go down to 15 minutes, let's see, there should be a fair value gap. Good, good. So this sell we are seeing right now, probably they just want to come and fill this fair value gap. Probably they just want to come and fill this fair value gap that's created on 15 minutes. Okay, so if 4 hour candle closes above this fair value gap, I could take a buy. So by 2, if the market is still trading above this fair value gap, there's a high probability they might not go for the liquidity residing at the low of that 4-hour candle. They might not go for it. Okay, so I'll wait for 4-hour candle to close. If it closes bullish above this zone, I will buy, or a bullish reversal pattern forms after price fills this gap, then I will take my buy. So it is bullish for GBP/JPY. It is bullish. Okay, it is bullish. Which other pair? Euro Australian dollar. Euro Australian dollar. Euro Australian dollar bearish. Let's see, Euro Australian dollar. I have a trade on Euro Australian dollar. This Euro Australian dollar. It gave a sell signal yesterday. A buy signal yesterday. I should have exited this trade. I've made so much profit. I took a buy yesterday on. It gave us a buy. Let me go to the chart. Yes, Euro Australian dollar. Okay. It gave us a buy signal yesterday. Buy Euro Aussie. So the buy signal was at this point. So, but okay, what's here? It has done over, that's about 70 pips. Stop loss about 60 pips. We've done 70 pips. So right now my stop loss should be at break even. But I think it's coming here. This liquidity. See this liquidity here? That is where I feel it's going for. It's going to go for this liquidity. That is my target for Euro Australian dollar today. That is my target for Euro Australian dollar. Okay, so I'm bullish on Euro Australian dollar. As you can see, we don't have a signal for sell. Okay, we don't have a signal for sell. It is still bullish. If there was a signal for sell, then I might have considered, exiting the trade, but it is still bullish. Okay, this was the last signal I generated, 1st of April. That was yesterday at 16:00. And it is still sell. But if I see a sell signal, then I'll close the trade. But right now there is no sell signal, so I'm still very bullish on Euro Aussie. It's coming for this high. That is my target for Euro Aussie. That is my target for Euro Aussie. Okay, then which other one again? CHF JPY and USD card. CHF JPY, CHF JPY should be the same with CHF JPY. This is a good buy. CHF JPY is set for buy. CHF JPY is set for buy. Do I have it here? Let's see. Let me confirm something. CHF JPY is, I think, is good for buy. CHF JPY is good for buy. Let me confirm. Okay, it's given a sell. It has already sold. It has already sold. Let's see, it gave us a sell after the formation of this candle. So if you had executed sell at this point, your risk, let's say you risk 30 pips, by now you would have made over, you can see. So those who sold from this point, I believe, would have exited their sell trade. And here we have an hammer. We have an hammer. So I'm going to take a risk to be bullish, okay, because this sell has already played out. Sell has already played out. So I won't be the one to take a sell at this point. Okay, so we have an hammer. And let's see what we have on 1 hour. Okay, this is an hammer also on 1 hour. So for me, it's a buy. Okay, look for buys on CHF JPY. Okay, so if you apply your Fibonacci on CHF JPY, let's say we'll take it from this swing high to this swing low. I want to see price pull back to a premium area, at least this premium area, before going bearish. Also, you see we had this fair value gap here. We had this fair value gap here, and most retail traders have exited sell after this engulfing candle here. And where would they have their stop loss? Their stop losses will be residing at this high. Also, after the formation of this final candle, most retail traders have executed sell, and their stop loss will be residing at this high. So this high and this high, I believe they are going to come for it. There are levels of liquidity, high areas of liquidity. So I feel they're going to come for this high and this high is here. That's my take on the on CHF. Okay. So which other pair? Which other pair? Okay. Which other pair? USD card. USD card. USD card. Okay. So since dollar is bullish, our focus should be on buying. Okay, though it has bought, this is not the right time to buy. Okay, this is not the right time to buy. This would have been a good entry. 13871. It has done about 40 something pips. Just wait for a reversal. Okay, yeah. So wait for a reversal. Hopefully before the news is released, you might see price drop to this fair value gap, which is in confluence with this resistance down support. You can see this resistance down support. Okay, so it's likely might pull back into this zone. Once it pulls back into this zone, if I see a buy signal, if the software generates a buy signal, I will take the buy. I will take the buy. I will take the buy. Gold. Okay, I'll look at gold in a few minutes. Okay, gold. Gold. So before we look at gold, I will be dropping an offer tomorrow for Easter celebration. I will be dropping an offer, and I would employ that you take advantage of the offer for those of you who are interested in getting the trading software but can't afford the costs. I'm gonna give an offer. I'm gonna drop an offer tomorrow. Easter offer. Okay, I'll be giving 50% discount on all subscription plan. And after Easter, we'll be increasing the price. Okay, after Easter. Currently, the monthly subscription goes for $30. After Easter, we might increase it to $40 or $50 for monthly subscription. $40 to $50 monthly subscription. Like tomorrow, I will be giving 50% discount on all the subscription plans. So right now, the monthly subscription goes for $30. So you'll be opportuned, you'll be privileged to get it for just $15. $15. And the offer is only available to the first 10 persons. Only 10 persons will have access to that offer. So take advantage of it by tomorrow. You can also make your payments today if you're interested. Okay, you can also make your payments today to have access to the software. Just $15 for 1 month subscription. 1 month subscription. Okay, I'm going to give you more information on that on the WhatsApp group. So take advantage of it. Everyone trading with the software are making money. They are making money. Everyone is smiling. So if you're tired of losing money, get the software. Get the software. Stop blowing your phones. The solution is here. What you need to earn consistently from the market is here. Get it. Okay, so for gold, let me start with the weekly time frame. Gold is still bullish. I'm not moved by the sales we're seeing in the market right now. Gold is still very bullish. Bullish on gold. All this is reversal. Probably after filling this fair value gap, right? We have this fair value gap here. Let's see. This reversal could just be to come and fill this gap. Once it's done filling the gap, all I need to do is wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form, and I'll take it back. I'm not. I don't trade gold. Okay, I don't trade gold. I don't want gold to give me IPP. I don't trade. It's too volatile for my liking. I don't have the temperament for gold. Gold can make me go crazy sometimes, most times. So my insanity. I just have to be good. So that's it. So if gold gives a bullish pattern, then you could look for buys. If gold gives a bullish pattern, after filling this gap, you could look for buy. That's my take on gold. I'm still bullish. They are making money selling. fine, but be smart to get out at the right time. Because the sell, don't hope that it just keep selling. Okay, so you can already see on 4 hour. So if this current 4 hour, I think this candle will close by 11 or by 12. You can see they've already filled this gap here. So if it closes bullish, there is a high probability to buy. And it has created a level of liquidity here, this relative equal high. Okay, so it might go for this high today. If the news comes out negative for the dollar, you should expect more buys on gold. So I think that will be all for this session. Any question? Is there any other pair you want me to analyze? Let me know. Any question? Any question? Is there any other pair you want me to analyze? I've analyzed gold, I've analyzed CAD JPY. CAD JPY should be the same. It should be the same with GBP JPY pair. CHF JPY, GBP JPY. Most of these pairs are positively correlated, but let's just see CAD JPY. Let's see, 70% of the time, these pairs would go in the same direction. So GBP JPY, CAD JPY has been bullish. I also caught CAD JPY. I took buy from this point. This is where I bought CAD JPY. Let me see. CAD JPY, I got it from that point. And see. You can see the signal. This is the signal here for buy on CAD JPY. You can see, so I caught. So you can see now we have this ring on this candle, indicating that we might see a reversal from that point. So if the current candle closes bearish, that will be the right time to exit your buy if you are buying it. Okay, we might see a sell from that point. Okay, we might see a little reversal, but I feel CAD JPY is still coming. Yeah, this fair value gap here, it is coming to fill this fair value gap. I think you just want to relax a little before it continues with the journey. You want to relax a little. You want to give others, those who missed the opportunity to buy from this point, it wants to give them opportunity to also join the buy. Okay, that's what is happening in the market right now. So I believe it's still coming to fill this gap before it changes direction. So it's bullish. It is bullish. It is bullish. It is bullish. So I think that will be all for this section. I appreciate every one of you for your participation. I appreciate every one of you, Mr. Joseph, Mr. James, Mrs. Damilola, Mr. Kama. I appreciate you all for your participation. It's my greatest desire to see every one of you succeed in your trading. It's the reason I do the things that I do. Money is not the motivation. If you are successful, that gives me joy. That makes me happy. That's where I derive my joy from. Seeing you succeed. Ensuring that you don't blow your accounts. Okay? I've been there. I know what it feels like losing. I lost for several years. I keep donating. Kept depositing into my brokerage accounts for several years. So I know what it feels like to keep losing in the market. And since I have the solution, I have to make it available to everyone who cares to welcome the solution. Share with everyone. That's why I'm on social media. Share this good news with everyone. I don't want you to go through the pain I went through. It was the grace of God that saw me through. It was the grace of God. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Trading is not easy. Try to make it easy, look easy. It isn't. All right, so that will be all for this session. Once more, I appreciate your participation and I wish you all a profitable trading day. If you want to get the software, you want to take advantage of the promo, the bonus, send me a message on WhatsApp. Send me a message on WhatsApp. After this offer, like I said, we're going to increase the price, and I would not welcome, a lot of people. It is after the promo is over, that is when they will come to your inbox pleading that they want to make payments. I would not, I will not accept that. Okay, I will not accept that. You have the opportunity now. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Bye for now.